All right. Hey. I'm back, y'all. Seems to me like I just need to stay out of a motherfucking relationship because whenever I'm in one, that just consumes all of my motherfucking time. And then when I'm not in one, when I'm single, I'm just like, okay, I can get back to just being me and doing me. Until I find that perfect balance, whatever. Anyway, so I came home. And of course, I just like you all, I've been watching the Khia and T.S. Madison situation unfold. I've also been watching a few other bloggers, and this is going to include Unwind with Tasha. I like her, but this is going to include her too. Now, of course, Funky Dineva as well. Seem to be everybody just getting down on Funky, but it is what it is. So here we go. So of course, I've been at work all day doing my thing. And I pretty much came home and checked my YouTube, for my little kiki entertainment, while I'm doing whatever in the home. And I noticed Kaya finally spoke about the Queen's Court situation. Now, if y'all don't know, back a few days ago, Monique agreed to do the Queen's Court, which to me was pretty big for the Queen's Court because I even was thinking like everybody else, maybe that this was a great start for them. They were getting ready to really, really blow up because I think the escape situation with Tamar kind of put them in our community spotlight. But the situation with Monique, what I was going to put them in a whole other different spotlight, open up more venues for them. So when I heard that Kaya had stepped off of the situation because of lighting issues, camera issues, well, I was thinking like everybody else, including Tasha, Unwind with Tasha, a popular video blogger, that this girl is just a self-sabotaging type of chick. She just don't want no type of self-success. She don't want to win. It seemed like when she gets some type of momentum of winning, she out there and then she just kills it. She just drag herself down. I was thinking like, everybody else, even Unwind with Tasha, she just was like, she has a self-sabotaging type of, mentality, which to me, it seemed like it. Because even when she was getting ready to come out on some show a few years ago, I remember it was like, oh, shoot, there go Kaya. And it was like, damn, she done hit rock bottom. She got to compete with other people. But she had a single that was, internationally known. And then you're going to go back to competing on some type of show with other contestants. I'm like, damn, this chick really did fall off. But I mean, shit happens, you start from somewhere. So at the end of the day, I really honestly with you, to be honest with you, honestly, I didn't know nothing about the Queen's Court until T.S. Madison, because I used to watch T.S. Madison alone. Like I wasn't watching Kaya's Queen Court. I didn't know nothing about it until T.S. Madison came on because I was watching T.S. Madison Facebook Live. I remember seeing T.S. Madison from Alexander Rogers, which is another video blogger and comedian out of New York. When he started mentioning her, and I'm like, who's this T.S. Madison? And when I started watching T.S. Madison Facebook Live, I was like, oh, bitch, I'm going to be watching this chick forever. So I just been following her for years, 4 years, really. And so anyway, when she was on the Queen's Court, I'm thinking like, oh, shit. And when the shit came out about with her and Toya Wright, and I already didn't like Toya Wright anyway, because that bitch, I just felt like you and your daughter is a fucking whole gumbo mix of New Orleans shit and mess. When I heard them roast her and her daughter that night, I was like, oh bitch, I subscribed and I was in for the show. Now I wasn't watching Facebook Live and every time they got on because I got a life. I gotta work. I ain't got time for that shit. Sometimes the bitch just be want to go to sleep. So, I ended up, following them on YouTube. Long story short, now they get Monique. Surprisingly enough, I'm thinking, wow, they're coming up. And technical difficulties caused Kaya to walk off. So I'm just thinking, okay, this bitch don't want to win. And I felt so sorry when I heard T.S. Madison crying. What struck me though, and what should have struck other people, because some people just so quick to catch a failure and want to just harp on it, especially when it's our own people, which is so sad. I noticed, first question in my mind was like, why is Monique recording? Like, I noticed Monique was recording. I forgot how I noticed, but I noticed Monique was recording. And then it was like, I heard her whisper stuff, but I couldn't really hear what she was saying to the bitch. Whoever that bitch was on the side of her with the light skin and the old ass glasses. I don't know who that old lady was, but I heard her whispering something to her. So I'm just looking like, what the fuck? Like, that was off to me. But you know, when drama is drama, you just be kicked up like, oh shit. And you be ready to blame the first thing that you see that looked wrong, which, and in turn was Kai. I'm like, damn, bitch, you done left your girl. You done walked off. Like, what the fuck? Like, Kai just always fucking shit up. Like, she don't want to win. Okay, fast forward to today. I get home. I see a notification. Kaya speaks on the shit because we ain't heard from her since she walked off. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm listening in, bitch. First thing I did when I checked the video, thumbs down, bitch. Unsubscribe, because you fucked with my girl TS. I ain't rocking with you. But I'm going to listen to what you got to say. Sometimes you guilty until proven innocent with me. So as I'm listening to the story and she starts to go, and I'm fast forwarding like, bitch, this introduction is way too long like you always do. Talking about me, I. Get to the shit, bitch. So finally she gets to the shit about what happened. When Kaya starts to explain what happens about how she pulls this shit last minute. Now, mind you, they both said that they did talk about it. She said you might as well just, do it on your iPhone. TS didn't want to do that. At first, Kaya wasn't with it, but Kaya like, well, shit, bitch, it's your house. She was still in for it. She wasn't all the way with it, but she was in for it. She didn't come the day that they set up the production because they hired some janky ass production company, supposedly some fun boys. I don't see what the point whether it was gay fun boys or whatever. They was janky. That's the point. So she hired these people. They had their own little YouTube show, and Kai was like, "Well, damn, this is not like they some like high level production company you hiring. They have their own show. So don't you find it shady?" Which I feel like I agree with her on that. That's kind of shady. Like if you got your own show, why the fuck you want to do my shit? Like you should be popping on your own shit. Like they got a few little followers over here. Y'all got hundreds of thousands of followers, and y'all coming up with y'all first big interview. I get where Kai was coming from. Now I understood. Mind you, I gotta sit up because my leg on them. Bitch done got fat as hell. Now I understood where TS was coming from. Okay, this y'all first big celebrity interview. Okay, you want to do it big, big, big. First of all, I agree with Kaya. Monique ain't shit. Yeah, you gotta respect what she done did and where she came from. But at the end of the day, you ain't gotta be doing all that. The bitch knew the production y'all had before. I'm pretty sure she watched a couple of y'all shows before. So she was cool with what she had seen prior to it. She wasn't gonna be needing no camera lights, none of that. Hell, she ain't got no damn job. She working for Netflix, ain't giving her what she wants. So she got the time to do an iPhone interview. I felt Kaya on that. So if she seen what y'all was working with before, apparently she was cool with it. She didn't tell y'all, well, in order for me to come on, I gotta have lights, camera, action. You should have left it like that. But I understand TS. TS wanted to take it to the next level. It didn't have to be your first big interview and that late. Kaya was saying, okay, her thing was just wait till after the interview. We could do this shit afterwards. Let's get it right afterwards. Doing it before the interview is kind of risky. I get that. That makes so much sense in my mind. But so does what T.S. Madison said. If I was T.S., I'd be like, you know what? You right, sis. But after this, we definitely got to step it up. Cool. That's not what T.S. wanted to do. Kai said, okay, I'm still with it. But I'm not going to be there for the fuck shit. Just let me know when it's done. I'll be there the day we got to, film. Cool. I guess communication didn't go the way they were supposed to. Nobody did no test runs. Kaya comes in an hour before, which is kind of shady. But if they wanted to do a test run, they should have did it earlier in the day. So I think both these heifers was in their feelings about what they wanted to do. You can't do that when you running a show or any type of business. So she gets there an hour before, everything pops up. They just not setting up that day. Bitch, what? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm real cool. I'm real hippie. I'm real down to earth. As you can see, I always keep a mess. I'm just like Kaya, how Kaya is. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. I'm very on. We both water signs. Scorpio and Pisces are water signs. We run off energy. We run off feeling shit. We may not be the brightest bulb in the lamp. We might not be business minded or business oriented. But when we feel some shit ain't right or if it ain't on point and we get a feeling, oh, I'm not fucking with you. I ain't gotta give you no explanation because I don't have no explanation. You know what my explanation is? Bitch, I don't feel right. Bye. Guy better than me. Cause she gave her friend time. She was just like, you just now setting up and TS is mad that she showing up an hour before shit wasn't right. You got too much shit going on. All y'all should have been preparing for that day was that interview. That's it. Y'all should be coming up with y'all questions. I felt sis. You got cords running everywhere, lights. You trying to get your hair and makeup done, sis. It's too much. It's too much. And Once she started filming, it looked like Monique was looking for y'all to fail anyway, because she had it filming on her Periscope. Like, bitch, this ain't coy. Like, you ain't snitching on nobody. Like, why you recording while we recording? Like, if you want to look back at it, you could always review the video and do your own interview in your own Periscope later. This is supposed to be a black sister thing, but it looks like somebody was trying to be funny, and AKA Monique. I don't trust that bitch anyway. So I feel Khia on that. Long story short, when she started to tell her, like, them motherfuckers trying to tell her, go ahead and film while we trying to, who films while they trying to get shit right? I'm gonna be trying to fix shit while they were. It sounds like they were trying to sabotage their whole setup. Now I don't know how true the part was when Khia was like, "Oh, they got in her inbox talking about overplacing me with her sister." I don't know. Sometimes Scorpio bitches and the niggas, but the niggas, Scorpio men tend to lie when it comes to pussy. They will do, or whatever their flavor is. When they want to fuck, they lie about that. But Scorpio females tend to lie to make themselves look better. I noticed that about them. Like, they cool peoples, but I can see right through their bullshit. So I don't know how true it was when Khia said they was hitting her up after all that shit happened. Because if that's the case, you would have had the proof. And I do understand why TS is upset, because, sis, if we sisters, instead of me hearing about it on some comments or in an interview, you would have called me. Everybody get in their feelings and everybody make mistakes. But you two grown-ass women could have called each other when y'all cooled down. That business had to be conducted. But this YouTube shit between y'all personal business shouldn't have mattered. Like, it shouldn't have never started. Now, where Tasha comes in at, she mentioned Tasha, but I feel like that was wrong. Khia should have never mentioned Tasha, because that puts you in a spotlight of Tasha said something that struck a chord with you. If Tasha didn't mean nothing to you, if Tasha was a non-motherfucking factor, then Tasha would have never been mentioned. Only reason why I feel like Tasha said something that struck a chord with you was because somebody passed the information on to you, and you like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, fuck that bitch Tasha too. Tasha can't affect me. She say something about me because I mean, whatever she got to say, she can say. I know my truth. So at the end of the day, when Khia is saying, oh, I'm not letting y'all in my house, that's why this happened with TS, because TS let these motherfuckers. I'm not letting y'all in my house. You let thousands of motherfuckers, matter of fact, millions of motherfuckers, because everybody ain't got to follow you. Everybody have to like your videos. You let millions of motherfuckers in your house every day when you turn that camera on and do your interviews or do your Queen's Call, whatever the fuck you do. You let motherfuckers in your house at that moment. You let motherfuckers in your life when you let them in your friendship and started telling them all the business, including this video today. That's you letting motherfuckers in. So that discussion should have been private between you and your friend or you and your sis. That's why I try to be very careful with loosely using the word sis. Very, 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 very few females can sit here. No, I will say one female that's outside of my actual sisters can actually sit here and say, that's my sis, and I mean that. Because when I say sis, sometimes I be real sarcastic and be looking at you like, sis. And I really be meaning, bitch. So I get Khia's part about that. Now, as far as the Funky Dineva shit, I agree. You can't really get mad though, because Funky, like you, like Tasha, like me, like the rest of us on YouTube, we are all video bloggers. No matter how big, no matter how small, we're all bloggers. So you can't really get mad and say he's speaking on it just to get likes. He has a friendship with the girl. Now, mind you, if it was a real friendship, no, he wouldn't have spoke on it. He would have called and seen if she was okay. Do I think that's kind of shady for him? Yeah, I do. I feel like he should have checked on his friend instead of doing a video about it. But I mean, yeah, Khia is right. He probably was doing it to get likes and try to get a little coin. But I don't know the man backstory. I really don't care. It just seems to me that Funky is always getting into some shit with some bitches in Atlanta. That's they lookout. That's they cookout. But my thing is, at the end of the day with Khia, I think the way she approached it was wrong. It's kind of hard when you're dealing with energy because most people don't understand us. Maybe they think we weird. Maybe they think, whatever about us, like, oh, they crazy, whatever, whatever. Nobody will ever understand how we're able to survive with our attitudes and what we go through, because at the end of the day, we feel our surroundings. We respond with feelings and energy. We just get the vibe. Like, sometimes I will be so upset at somebody and won't be able to explain why I'm so upset. or I'll be so hurt by something and won't be able to get you to understand why I'm so hurt until later down the line, way down the line, you be looking like, damn, oh, that's why. Yeah, but I can't express it to you because I don't even know how to express it. It's just, I feel these things. So when Khia said all that, she said, I bet you was a bunch of people saying, oh, she weird, she eccentric, she had a dream. I always have plenty of dreams. And they be relating to something I haven't figured out yet. That's just how we feel around in this world. And I get, yes, T.S. Madison is a Libra. They're very harmonious when they deal in beautiful surroundings and they need everything to be perfect and they like business. But everything don't go that way. And you have to be much more discerning when you're dealing with people because somebody might try to steal your shine. And Khia was right in this respect. You got a bunch of motherfucking niggas that was probably just trying to get on and really wasn't telling you they hidden agenda. This is why I don't have a bunch of people in my house. This is why I don't have, a bunch of situations and energy and all the other stuff in my house. You don't need to know everything about me. You don't need to be around me. No, I don't want you sitting in my house like, why? Why? What? Why? Bitch, I don't fucking know. If you're going to be here and support me and try to, make me feel better or be my friend or get the fuck out. And everybody's not going to do that. They're just going to, well, I just want to, bitch, you just here complaining and adding more shit. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do? I'm going to ask you to leave. And as opposed to just asking somebody to fucking leave your house, don't ever invite them. Simple as that, but everybody don't operate the same way. I feel like TS and Khia need to get back behind the scenes together. I think they need to come to a better accord, and next time, instead of trying to involve other people, like I said, involve other people in their business, come to a solution better behind the scenes on their own and not try to do shit last minute. I think both parties were trying to do what was best for the business, but were trying to do it in their own way, and it just didn't work out the way it should have. And at the end of the day, Monique fat ass ended up, instead of, I think she did make fun of it. I think she was trying to make fun of the situation. I don't think she was trying to be supportive, and it was weird how Monique came off. It was very weird, and this is why I feel like nobody wants to work with Monique. This is why, because you're real funny and you're real shady, and now you feel like you're supposed to just run off of the steam of the shit that you did. No, bitch, you gotta keep working and you gotta keep being a decent person. You probably just couldn't keep the facade up anymore, and everybody figured out how much of a shady ass bitch you was. But this is why nobody wants to work with you. And now you done did this shit. You done just pretty much basically blackballed yourself. You had a point where, like Gary Owens said, when you almost had a chance to get out of this shit, when somebody gave you a chance, whoever this motherfucker you was talking about with Almost Christmas, and you fucked that up too. So, bitch, you and your husband stick with that radio shit or the vlog shit, whatever you doing, because I don't see Monique climbing up out this hole. She could, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, as far as Khia and TS is concerned, they should learn from this mistake, not speak on this shit anymore, leave it the fuck alone, and just go back to their business and rebuild the Queen's Court. Don't let nobody in y'all friendship or y'all sisterhood, bitches. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. I don't care who it is. I felt like Tasha did have a point on why with Tasha, but until I actually read the situation, then it was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, she had a point. She just went about it the wrong way. They both had a faux pas, and they can fix it. And I think the show still can be successful. Like Tia said, they have a great chemistry. They have a wonderful concept. TS was the business side of things. I don't see Khia doing all that TS did for the business part, but Khia was also the bulk and the meat of the show, where it was her show, but then also she had the mouth and said it, and they just piggybacked off each other so well. TS got a mouth, but not as bad as Khia. It was just perfect. It was just really perfect, and it's just sad to see them at this point, but hopefully they can get it together without everybody trying to sabotage them, trying to go off, and just wishing for their downfall, like Khia said. But I think Khia should have definitely handled it better. And while everybody talking about what they drinking, I'm just drinking a regular old Jack and Coke. But the Jack and Coke I'm drinking is straight from Jack Daniels. Like, I can't find this shit everywhere. But oh my God, I tasted the Southern Peach with K Michelle. That was bullshit. I didn't like it. A berry punch one they had was good. I ain't feel too comfortable drinking a Lynchburg lemonade because of the wording was kind of didn't sit right with me. So I don't think I've ever drunk it. I probably drank it once, but I don't know. My favorite is the Black Jack Cola. My girlfriend was sleeping on this, and when I gave her some, she was like, "Oh my God, it's so good! It's really good." It's a pre-mixed Jack and Coke, which to me has a perfect combination of Jack Daniels in it and enough cola, so they call it Black Jack Cola. Jack Daniels 6 pack. Don't thank me, thank Jack Daniels. I'm just putting you down to it, but yeah, so hopefully they get this together. I mean, I'm not the best at video blogging. I'm barely here half the time. I'm too busy switching up my styles, whether I want to go with dreads or braids or be hobo chic or be this or be that. I was just thinking all this week, I want to be a fucking dancer now. So I'm going to go take motherfucking dance classes. I mean, I used to dance when I was a kid, but I can't figure out shit I want to do from day to day. These bitches had a great concept. They have a great concept, and hopefully they get it together and don't let nobody sabotage them. They can do this. They just need to come up with a better formula of communicating with one another, not do the bullshit they pulled before, because no matter how much you say, yeah, you hear people say the show must go on, motherfuckers ain't doing no test runs 30 minutes before they gotta go on. Like, girl, mm-mm. And not even test runs. They wasn't even fucking set up. I feel Khia on that, like, bitch. And then we already having issues on the air with this bitch, and she recording. Khia waited up until the last minute, but a bitch like me would have been like, I'm not going on camera to be embarrassed. And this bitch try to say some shit. We try to roast her, and it be a problem, and the whole argument start. Well, maybe they should have did that, because that would have made for great. That would have made Monique look even worse. That would have made her look worse. But the fact that Khia ran off, I think Khia was just kind of upset and frustrated with the whole situation, and she just didn't want to make it any worse for her sister herself. But anyways, mm, mm. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, so I'm about to go do my 1-2 step, go wrap my little dreads up. Y'all like my dreads? I tried, but they so itchy and so. It's just, I guess maybe the hair that I use. I said I would never do this again. I said I was going to try a different type of hair. They use connect line. And listen to this. I asked these heifers, I said, well, can you do the curly ends to make it look like, the Lisa Bonet? They call them Bonet locks. To make them look like, sis got good hair. Because I do got kind of semi-good hair. But, whatever's whatever. And they said, yeah, we could do that. Got down to the end of these locks. Child. They started burning the end of my lock. I said, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I said, I ain't said nothing about burning the ends. Oh, we trying to add the tip to the bitch, that's not what I fucking asked for. I didn't say take some curly hair and burn it to. Bitch, if you'd have told me, that's why when I went and she asked that I had a hair, I said, bitch, you a whole ass salon. You don't have a hair? Like, I can't buy the hair from you? We ain't progressing far enough yet? So next time, I guess I'll just buy the hair. But these bitches made me pay them almost $300 for this shit. I don't see me doing it no time soon. The shit hurt bad as hell, and it was itching like hell. I only had them in for a week. And for $300, I refuse to take these motherfuckers out. I'm gonna rock these shits till they fucking fall off. Well, they starting to slide out a little bit, I think. They trying to. But anyways. Well, tell me guys what you think about the situation with T.S. Madison and, Khia. I really feel like they should keep going. They turning some heads. They making some leeway. I think the business mind with T.S. and the comedic styles of both of them is absolutely amazing. And the whole ass I don't give a fuckery of Khia is so funny. I like her realness. I just feel like she's a little too much at times, but that's just who she is. You either like it or love it. I feel on that. But tell me guys what you think. I mean, should they just all the way just give it up? I think that would be a shame, because these girls could go a long way with their situation, especially opening up the community to transgender people. Not to say that anybody has to accept their lifestyle, but everyone else's choices are their own. Jesus didn't teach us to, hate other people for the things that they do, unnecessarily to commune with them either. But just we're supposed to love one another. That is That's her decision. I respect her decision. So I particularly love the fact that they are blended. Oh, what the fuck? Alien Covenant start. Oh, y'all ain't see the preview. I just seen on HBO. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all take care. But definitely let me know what you guys think about this shit. Because this shit is just like all the way unnecessary. And as far as Tasha's concerned, I'm about to go over to her page. Because I know her Pisces ass to say some shit. Our birthday coming up next month. We both Pisces. I'm the 12th. I don't know what day she is, but I know she done said some fuck ass shit since she done heard Kaya. Because I know she done heard Kaya. So all this shit about to explode. I'm about to watch all these other vloggers go crazy until I just fall the fuck asleep. And I think my show, oh, my movie Ouija about to come on. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Shut off. Damn it.